Put down the hammer, and pick up the pencil. You're about to listen to the Savvy Radio Show, yeah. Real estate info galore, so listen up, don't miss it. Hosted by the Savvy Landlord,
What's going on, Savvy Investors? This is your friend, Steve VanCauwenbergh, and I'm trying to keep up with the reality of life. I'm so glad you tuned in to the podcast. I'm live in an airport, trying to stay consistent. So I'm going to drop a quick podcast of what's going on in my life right now. Here's a few things that I just learned that I think is money that you should maybe implement in your business, and maybe this should motivate you. Number one, when you're negotiating a deal on a contract, instead of getting a reduction for the price, say you're trying to buy a $100,000 house, and to help your funding per se, like say you're getting 80-20, you've already got it under contract that you're buying it, and the bank is a traditional bank, and they're just going to give you 80% of the contract. So they'll penalize you if you get a reduction. So you amend the contract, and now it's down to $75,000 because you went and did the inspection and you came across something. What you need to do, instead of getting an overall sales price reduction, you should just get a credit at closing. Yeah, how you like that? So it doesn't throw off your financing, and it takes it right off the hood. That's something that I've kind of knew right off the HUD 1 or CD, closing disclosure. So it's a pretty good idea. It's used in multifamily. That's what I'm in the middle of learning, growing, trying to do. If you're into multifamily at all, you want to learn multifamily, holler at your boy, and let's have lunch. Other than that, when you own a property management company, or you don't own a property management company, but you have a property manager and you have units, 1 or 10 or whatever, you should have a secret shopper go check out that unit to make sure that it's working. I mean, basically shop the property manager. Like, have a friend go to give a friend a phone number, have them call that property manager and ask them specific questions. See how fast they answer the phone. See how fast they got back to you. So pay a friend, a relative, $10. Maybe you can do this off of Fiverr, but to see if you're running your business at the optimum. So use the same concept that Walmart does or any other retailer. Use a secret shopper to see what the quality is happening at your property management services. Thought that was pretty cool. Now, something that I learned from a friend that is a property manager that has over 100-something units, to incentivize their property manager, or at this case, a staff member, you would give 95, if our occupancy is 95% locked up, then you should incentivize your property manager. This is an in-house property manager is what I'm speaking of. Maybe you should give them a bonus. Well, I learned this from a friend that's multifamily, and to really motivate those people down there while he's not around, we're going to be at 95%. If we're at 95% occupancy, dude, we're making money, everybody's making money, we're doing good. Now, I implemented this not too long ago. What I realized from this dramaticism is that I was getting vacancies and delinquencies, and it was hurting my cash flow. So I learned just recently, doing some studying, is that you should bonus based on the cash flow of the company, like extra revenue that is coming in. And also that you should be not necessarily penalized, but you shouldn't be receiving a bonus if we have a lot of delinquencies. Deadbeat tenants, they are the instrument in the process. They're the ones that let them move in, and if they're inherited in it, that's fine. But if we set this bonus up properly, that they would have their eye on the ball as well as delinquencies. So they shouldn't be rewarded not only for the 95% 95% occupancy rate, but also that these numbers should be skewed with delinquencies and also bonus them for cash flows. So that's just something that I've learned just recently. Now here's some personal stuff that I've really learned a lot. Number one, you need to learn more. Man, I'm telling you right now, I'm growing leaps and bounds, and I don't know how to say this properly, but learn more faster as much as possible. Man, I just met a dude the other day, and he just lost his job, 31 years working for a corporation. He's 60-something years old. They just clipped him. Almost more than half of his life, and they clipped him because there was a corporate takeover, and he was in the wake. Sad. Like, he didn't even get any severance pay. I mean, like, very little. Like, I don't even know if it was 2 weeks. And the guy that shut the whole department down, hired his little buddy to be the new general manager, and just clipped my friend. I mean, it's just fascinating. But what I learned, his desire to get into real estate and to replace his income, and I can't imagine what his income is because he's working 31 years for a corporation. And I saw the fire in his eyes. I saw his desire. And what I learned from him was that he was learning as much as he can, as fast as he can, and he's doing it now, not later. You buy the course, you bought my course, the virtual assistant course, or whatever course from Kiyosaki or from other wonderful people that are educating you in real estate. Do the freaking material. Do it now, do it fast, and do it multiple times. That's what I'm learning. That's where I am right now. Another thing, I may have said this before, but I'm going to say it again. Relationships are king. I've realized that I've been networking in the wrong environments. You've got to step up your game and network with the right people. People that have funding, people that are doing deals, people that know more than you. If you're the smartest dude in the room, something's not right. Expand your network and connect with relationships. I think that it's essential. If you're broke and you're trying to buy property, you need to be with someone else that has money. And the only way they're going to do it, they're going to let go of their money, is that there's through a relationship that they trust you. All right. And then here's another application. Man, I don't know about you, but I'm networking like a big dog right now. And trying to keep this information in one place is difficult. You got to get a CRM, which is customer relations management. You got to kind of, where'd you meet them? How'd you meet them? So on and so forth. Well, I came across an app, and it's been around for a long time, and you need to get this app. It's bomb, and I'm probably going to do a podcast this week on it, but it's called Camcard, Camcard. Now, I know if you have a Samsung, it's already like you could take a picture and it already implements into your phone. But the best thing about this is how I do it. I got this app, I take a picture of the business card, it automatically scans the business card, puts it in my contacts, reads the card. Did you hear me? It reads the cards. It types it in all the fields perfectly for you. Then I can tag it like I met them in Dallas, or they have finances and they're looking for a deal to be a passive investor in. I tag all that information in that app, in Camcard app, which is free. Then you have an account, which is free. You can go online on camcard.com and download an Excel spreadsheet of all those contacts in there. Is that helpful? Just for mailing Christmas cards. Is it helpful? Should you do it? Yes. Go get Camcard. I believe it's on Apple OS. It's for sure on Android, which is bomb diggity. Hey, if you're learning, if you're growing, share it with me. I've talked about this before. Teach to be rich. The more that you learn, you can inspire somebody else. So inspire somebody else. Help somebody else. There's something that you learn right now that you can text me. A way to get funding, a way not to get funding, mistakes that you made, a form that you found, a guru you came across, whatever it is. Share it, and whatever it is that you gain from this, go buy assets. My name's Steve VanCauwenbergh. You tuned in to the Savvy Radio Show. I am super stoked that you even made it this far. Peace, love, and all that fun jazz.
Thanks for listening to the Savvy Radio Show. Glide online and listen to our other motivational episodes at SavvyRadioShow.com. Connect on Twitter at LandlordBook, and always be buying assets.